Welcome back to the Days of Our Lives channel. Today we will dive into the exciting twists surrounding Chad DiMera's evolving love story and the major recast that's shaking up Salem. The big recast, from Billy Flynn to Connor Floyd in the ever-dramatic world of Salem, change is the only constant, and fans of Days of Our Lives are buzzing about the latest shift in one of its most beloved characters. Chad DiMera, previously brought to life by the talented Billy Flynn, is undergoing a significant transformation. Flynn, known for his intense portrayal of the DiMera heir with a heart of gold hidden beneath layers of family intrigue, decided to spread his wings and join the cast of The Young and the Restless. Over there, he's captivating audiences as Cain Ashby, a character embroiled in corporate schemes and romantic entanglements that echo some of Chad's own past adventures. This move wasn't abrupt, it came after careful consideration, allowing Flynn to explore new facets of his acting range while leaving a lasting legacy on DOOL. What makes this transition even more intriguing is the filming schedule. Since Days of Our Lives tapes episodes well in advance, often months ahead, Flynn's final scenes as Chad continued to air long after his departure from the set. This meant viewers got to savor his performances in storylines involving family feuds, business rivalries, and heartfelt moments that defined Chad's journey. Imagine the behind-the-scenes coordination, directors juggling timelines to ensure seamless continuity, while writers planted subtle clues about impending changes. For instance, in recent episodes, Chad's introspective monologues hinted at inner turmoil, perhaps foreshadowing the fresh energy a new actor would bring. Soap opera enthusiasts have speculated that Flynn's exit was influenced by a desire for diverse roles, adding a layer of real-world drama to the on-screen saga. Eventually, the torch was passed to Connor Floyd, a rising star who's already making waves as Chance Chancellor on The Young and the Restless. Floyd's interpretation promises to infuse Chad with a nuanced blend of vulnerability and determination, drawing from his own experiences in portraying complex law enforcement figures. Currently, Floyd is deep into filming his scenes for DOOL, immersing himself in the DiMera mansion's opulent sets and the show's signature blend of mystery and passion. However, fans will have to exercise patience, as his debut isn't slated until April 2026. This delay builds anticipation, giving the production team time to craft arcs that highlight Floyd's strengths, such as his ability to convey subtle emotional shifts during high-stakes confrontations. Invented whispers from the set suggest Floyd has been workshopping Chad's signature brooding stares, incorporating modern twists like incorporating subtle tech-savvy elements to reflect evolving character dynamics in a digital age. Viewer curiosity and Chad's current romantic entanglements naturally, with such a pivotal recast, the audience's curiosity about Chad's future has reached fever pitch. Social media forums and fan podcasts are ablaze with theories, from wild speculations about crossovers between DOOL and YNR to debates on how Floyd's Chad might handle the DiMera legacy. Viewers have long invested in Chad's emotional roller coaster, rooting for him through losses and triumphs, and this change amplifies the intrigue. Some fans even organize virtual watch parties to dissect episodes, predicting how the new Chad will navigate Salem's treacherous social landscape. In the storyline, Chad appears to be lowering his guards with Greene, a character whose enigmatic background as a skilled operative adds an air of mystery to their budding connection. Their interactions have been charged with tentative trust, like shared glances over coffee in the town square or late-night confessions amid the flickering lights of the DiMera estate. Yet, this openness doesn't guarantee Kat is Chad's endgame partner. Soap operas thrive on uncertainty, and the writers have cleverly woven in doubts, perhaps drawing from classic tropes where initial attractions fade under pressure. Adding new depth, imagine Kat's hidden talents in cryptography coming into play, helping Chad decode family secrets, which temporarily strengthens their bond but also exposes underlying tensions. Hints of complication emerged during a glamorous photo shoot sequence, where sparks flew not just between Chad and Kat, but potentially involving E.J. DiMera, played with suave intensity by Dan Feuerriegel. This setup teases a classic love triangle, reminiscent of past DOOL rivalries that kept viewers on the edge of their seats. EJ's charismatic yet manipulative nature contrasts sharply with Chad's more earnest demeanor, creating a dynamic ripe for conflict. For example, during the shoot, subtle wardrobe choices, like EJ's tailored suits versus Chad's casual elegance, visually underscored their differing approaches to power and romance, a detail that eagle-eyed fans have praised for its symbolic storytelling. The ISA mission and emerging drama Kat's involvement in a high-stakes ISA mission tied to EJ introduces even more layers of intrigue. As an agent with a knack for undercover work, she might employ clever deceptions, such as fabricated identities or staged encounters, to advance her objectives. This could lead to genuine feelings blossoming unexpectedly, blurring the lines between duty and desire. Picture Kat navigating dimly lit alleys in Salem, exchanging coded messages with EJ, all while grappling with her growing affection for Chad. The mission's invented elements, like a secret artifact linked to DiMera history, could heighten the stakes, forcing Kat to choose between professional loyalty and personal happiness. Spoilers from Days of Our Lives indicate that Chad and Kat are on the verge of a passionate kiss, a moment charged with anticipation after episodes of building tension. However, EJ's meddling, perhaps through jealous interventions or revelations from his own shadowy past, could swiftly sabotage their romance. This derailment fits the show's pattern of interrupted bliss, where external forces like family vendettas or unexpected alliances constantly disrupt budding relationships. In Salem, where drama simmers beneath every surface, from the bustling Horton town square to the opulent Kiriaki's mansion, such twists keep the narrative fresh and engaging. Fans are advised to watch closely, as these developments often lead to explosive confrontations that redefine character arcs. Future directions for Chad's love life. Once Floyd steps into Chad's shoes on screen, the writers face a crucial decision on his romantic path. This recast offers a golden opportunity to refresh Chad's love life, potentially steering him toward uncharted territories that align with Floyd's acting style. The production team might experiment with innovative plot devices, like incorporating contemporary themes such as digital espionage or environmental activism, to modernize Chad's pursuits. One possibility is reigniting the spark with Kat, testing the chemistry between Floyd's Chad and her character in new scenarios. Perhaps they'll share adventures outside Salem, like a spontaneous trip to a nearby coastal town, allowing for deeper character exploration away from familiar pressures. Alternatively, Chad could find himself drawn to another established woman in the cast, such as a rekindled flame from his past or a surprising alliance with a reformed villainess, adding fresh dynamics to the ensemble. The show could also introduce an entirely new love interest tailored specifically for Floyd's portrayal, someone with a backstory involving international intrigue that complements Chad's world. This character might bring cultural diversity, perhaps hailing from a European lineage with ties to old DiMera rivals, enriching the storyline with global flavors. The enduring appeal of Abigail's return. Of course, no discussion of Chad's heart would be complete without considering the iconic Abigail DiMera, last embodied by Marcy Miller with her blend of grace and resilience. The possibility of resurrecting Abigail from the dead, a staple in soap opera lore, remains tantalizing, even if it requires a recast to match the evolving cast. Abigail's death left a void in Chad's life, filled with poignant memories of their whirlwind romance, shared parenthood, and battles against adversity. Inventing new elements, perhaps flashbacks reveal untold chapters of their love, like secret vows exchanged under starlit skies or hidden letters that resurface, fueling the narrative drive for her comeback. As Chad's eternal soulmate, Abigail represents the ultimate reunion, promising episodes filled with redemption, forgiveness, and renewed passion. Writers could explore how her return affects the DiMera family dynamics, introducing conflicts with siblings or allies who have moved on. This storyline would honor the character's history while propelling the show forward with emotional depth. Stay tuned for more excitement. Regardless of the direction, Floyd is already delivering compelling performances in his filmed scenes, capturing the essence of Chad with a fresh perspective that has insiders raving. From intense boardroom showdowns to tender family moments, his work hints at blockbuster episodes ahead. So, dear viewers, keep your remotes ready and your theories flowing. Major updates on Floyd's debut and Chad's romantic fate are sure to unfold. What do you think of these developments? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Next, this week, we're diving into one of the most emotionally charged and scandal-filled stretches in recent days' history. Between courtroom drama, hidden memories, forbidden kisses, family betrayal, and brewing fights, the week of July 28 to August 1 promises to leave fans of all ages, especially our longtime, loyal viewers, on the edge of their seats. So sit back, pour yourself a cup of tea or coffee, and let's walk together through the heart-pounding drama that's about to unfold in Salem. Fire Johnny's trial reaches a fever pitch. Rachel's painful truth may change everything. The courtroom doors swing open once again as Johnny DiMera's trial resumes. What was once a case teetering on evidence and speculation is now being flooded with raw emotion and potentially devastating testimony. All eyes are on Rachel Black, the young girl caught in the web of adults' secrets and hidden memories. As the trial moves forward, Rachel will be called to the stand, a moment that's not just difficult, but potentially heartbreaking for everyone involved. Rachel fears deeply that what she says could send Johnny, her friend, her protector, and someone she holds dear, straight to prison. But here's the twist. There's a haunting possibility that Rachel herself may be the one who shot EJ, and she simply doesn't remember it, or worse, has suppressed the memory entirely out of trauma and fear. This opens the door to a devastating realization. If Rachel's subconscious is hiding this truth, then her testimony could be more dangerous than anyone expects. The echoes of a lost memory could shatter lives, and the tension in the courtroom will be palpable as Rachel takes the stand, trembling with uncertainty and guilt. Brain Marlena's silence raises alarms. Belle begins to suspect the truth as Rachel wrestles with her memory. Belle Brady will grow increasingly suspicious of someone she once trusted with everything, her own mother, Dr. Marlena Evans. Belle knows Marlena to be one of the most insightful, compassionate people in Salem. But in this case, Marlena's hesitation, her quiet unease, and her reluctance to share everything she knows may be signs of something much deeper. Could Marlena be hiding the identity of the true shooter to protect someone she loves? Could she be aware of Rachel's repressed memory and trying to prevent more damage from surfacing? Belle's internal struggle will take center stage, and viewers will see a daughter begin to question her mother, not out of anger, but out of desperation for justice. The mother-daughter dynamic will unravel in a way that's heartbreaking, complex, and deeply human. Woman Detective Gabi's seduction scheme, power, betrayal, and dangerous games. In another corner of Salem, Gabi Hernandez has been playing a game of her own, one that's just as dangerous as anything happening in the courtroom. After striking a secret deal with Tony DiMera, Gabi is on a mission to help him regain control of the DiMera empire. But the way she plans to do it? Let's just say it's not exactly above board. Gabi will begin manipulating the powerful Kiriakis brothers, starting with none other than Xander Cook. Spoilers reveal that Gabi will kiss Xander at the bistro, a calculated move to lure him into her scheme. But her plan doesn't go unnoticed. Sarah Horton, Xander's partner, is furious when she finds out, and in a moment of rage and heartbreak, she kisses Brady Black in retaliation. This sets off a fiery love quadrangle, where emotions run high and jealousy ignites like gasoline near a flame. Xander, protective and proud, won't take Sarah's move lying down. When he learns about the kiss with Brady, he confronts him head-on, and what starts as a verbal argument may quickly escalate into a full-blown brawl. Broken Heart Gabi's double-edged sword, flirting with fire, and Philip Kiriakis. But Gabi doesn't stop there. With her eye on reclaiming power for Tony, she sets her sights next on Philip Kiriakis. Using all of her wit, charm, and allure, Gabi begins to flirt and manipulate Philip, hoping to gain the upper hand. But here's where things get complicated. While it begins as a strategy, real feelings may start to develop. Gabi has always been a character who dances on the line between passion and power, but this time, she might just trip over it. Will she be able to separate business from emotion, or will her heart betray her mind? If Gabi truly falls for Philip, or if Philip falls for her, everything she's built with Tony could come crashing down. And worse, if the Kyriakis brothers discover she's been playing them both, there will be serious hell to pay. Balance scale family feuds, twisted loyalties, and emotional bombshells ahead in these next 2 weeks. Salem will become a pressure cooker of emotion, ambition, and revelation. From courtrooms filled with anguish and suppressed truths, to bistros where schemes are hatched over whispered conversations, and private bedrooms where revenge is taken in the form of stolen kisses, everything is reaching a breaking point. Johnny's freedom hangs in the balance. Rachel's innocence could be compromised. Marlena's reputation is on the line. Belle's faith in her family may be tested like never before. And Gabi, the queen of calculated chaos, may be playing a game she no longer controls. With multiple storylines converging, loyalties will shift, secrets will be revealed, and long-time relationships may be shattered. Each moment is dripping with suspense, every whisper a clue, every kiss a weapon. Stay tuned, the drama isn't over yet. The next 2 weeks on Days of Our Lives are packed with jaw-dropping surprises and emotional cliffhangers that will leave fans reeling. For those who've watched Salem's tangled web for decades, this is the kind of storytelling that reminds us why we fell in love with these characters in the first place. So, to our beloved community, especially those of you who've been faithful fans for generations, don't change the channel. The drama, passion, and betrayal are only just beginning. And as always, stay with us right here at the Days of Our Lives channel, where we bring you in-depth breakdowns, shocking updates, and all the twists Salem has to offer.